People will spend endless hours debating soccer. They'll discuss athletes, clubs, and statistics as though it has genuine consequences. Then there's you, someone who simply doesn't tune in. And you've definitely encountered this reaction. Wait, you don't follow soccer? Here's a thought. What if choosing not to watch reveals something deeper about your mental wiring than the sport itself? Here's the thing, skipping soccer isn't about trying to stand out. It's about how your attention naturally flows and what genuinely resonates with your psyche. Researchers describe this as value misalignment, when mainstream culture derives satisfaction from something your brain just doesn't connect with. And that's not defiance. That's genuine. So, those who skip soccer typically fit into one of 4 categories, and each category exposes something significant about their cognitive patterns. The internally driven individual, they harbor no animosity toward the game. They simply can't access the feelings others experience while viewing it. Their neural pathways aren't structured for borrowed enthusiasm, the capacity to experience thrill through another person's achievement. Their reward chemicals come from personal advancement, not entertainment spectacles. So while everyone's celebrating a score, their internal dialogue runs. What's the point of getting invested in strangers? From a psychological standpoint, these individuals possess minimal external approval requirements and elevated personal agency. They don't seek connection through collective emotional experiences. They discover purpose in personal growth, which can make them appear detached, when truthfully, they're simply autonomous thinkers who perceive no benefit in spectating others' victories. The awakened skeptic. They once invested emotionally. They once followed every game. But eventually, they recognized the underlying mechanics, the commercialization, the promotional machinery, the worship of athletes who remain completely unaware of their supporters' existence. This category experiences what researchers term philosophical disconnection, when entertainment loses its significance because it contains no authentic development or deeper meaning. They understood that enthusiasm wouldn't resolve their challenges, and celebrating unknowns wouldn't address their inner void. So they withdrew not from superiority, but from understanding. They're not dismissing the sport itself. They're dismissing the fantasy that it holds more weight than existence itself. The refocused enthusiast. This category doesn't oppose soccer. They simply don't require it. Their passion flows elsewhere. Vehicles, gaming, music, composition, cinema. Anything that activates their interest and feelings more intensely than a sphere on turf. For them, it's not about differentiation. It's about how their pleasure mechanisms function. From a cognitive perspective, they possess what's known as distributed engagement preferences. Their brain receives reward chemicals from diversity and personal connection. They appreciate experiences where they can participate, examine, or connect with narratives. Soccer feels monotonous, foreseeable, but a fresh automotive innovation. A compelling movie, an intricate game that delivers their brain freshness, competence, and engagement simultaneously. It's not that they're without enthusiasm. They simply channel it toward realms that resonate with their consciousness. The transparent realist. And then there's the straightforward category, those who asked, why would I observe wealthy professionals playing with a ball while I'm struggling financially, unemployed, and feeling trapped? Watching their success unfold just amplifies my own dissatisfaction. This group doesn't despise the game. They're simply being authentic. For them, soccer isn't an outlet. It's a reflection of how distant their own aspirations seem. And for some within this category, it's even more basic. It's simply soccer. It doesn't resolve problems. It doesn't transform society. That's not resentment. That's mental clarity. They perceive reality through a framework of utility and emotional self-preservation. Why commit to something that offers no tangible return? They're not emotionally shut down. They're simply exhausted by false narratives. So perhaps you don't follow soccer because you're unmotivated, or perhaps you simply process reality through a different lens. Because when your resources are dedicated to constructing, discovering, and producing, it becomes challenging to feel excitement about observing someone else's narrative unfold. So, which category resonates with you? The internally driven individual, the awakened skeptic, the refocused enthusiast, the transparent realist, Or perhaps you embody elements of each. I'm genuinely interested to know if this shifted your perspective. Hit that subscribe button. We explore these concepts further every single day. Don't forget to tap the like button. It ensures more people discover content like this. Psychorbital transcends being just a channel. It represents a way of thinking,